All right, we're back, guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It's going to bring up second and 18. There was a hold by Whiteland, and they do throw the ball. That's going to be a touchdown.
Absolutely beautiful pass. Big connection there.
Pass is going to be complete to Dalton DeBon. I mean, you're kind of expecting a pass somewhere, and it was right there. But I mean, I think our main thing is we just need to contain the outside.
Definitely a great catch, but a bit of a blown. Another quick touchdown for Whiteland.
Yeah, I mean, Greenwood's taking over the time of possession, but you're still down 8. It is received by number 12, Tanner Allen, and he's brought down in about the 26-yard line. Here we go. Let's just hope Greenwood can get another good drive going as you're down 8 with 10:25 left in the first half. All right, here we go. Zral is in the shotgun. As Bernard Baldwin is on an island on the far side of your screen. Does hand it off to Hessig. And it's going to be again a 5. It's going to be ringing up second and 5.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. No, that one's going. That's
Here we go. Let's bring up a second and 5 with about minutes left to go in this first half. Greenwood is down 8. I mean, you really want a good drive right here. I'm at least 3 points, if not 7. Here we go. Same formation as last time. Bernard Baldwin is on the far side of your screen. He drops back to pass.
You can't find anybody.
Uh-oh. He has a receiver. Caught by Bernard Baldwin.
Stays
Great.
up. Oh, beautiful.
That's a great gain right there. Rouse stayed in the pocket. Rolled out left, and Baldwin continued to run his route, and he was open.
Also does look like the defender got a bit of a hand on that ball.
Yeah.
Excellent control by Bernard Baldwin.
It was a great job being patient by Oliver. Finally found his way.
All right, here we go. Let's bring up a first and 10. I mean, just like that, you're inside the 30-yard line, and
We're back in the game.
yeah. And
what's the score?
there is going to be a timeout. We'll be right back.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer.
the secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory, and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonial.
first and 10. Timeout was by Greenwood. And it looks like last play, Ethan Hessick was shaken up. You just got to hope he's okay. It's going to be first and 10 around the backfield, joined by Owen Kendall. Drops back to pass.
Another pass caught by Ethan.
Big hit.
That's a big hit by number 9, Jonah Yazel. I mean, still a great game. That's going to be a gain of about 7. It's going up to 2nd and 3. I mean, Raul's just been patient, stayed in the pocket, really poised tonight, and he's been driving the ball up and down the field. He does hand off the ball to Owen Kendall. I mean, at least he falls forward. It's going to be a 3rd and 1.
Owen Kendall at the carry. AJ Beal at the stop. Gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It's going to be a 3rd and short. Rao does go under center, maybe a QB sneak. And it is a QB sneak, and he does get low in front of those markers.
Rao at the keeper. First down, Woodmen.
Let's bring a 1st and 10. Our offense has actually looked really good so far. It's usually been the opposite in other games where our defense has played really good and our offense has just struggled to move the ball, but our offense has looked really good so far.
Nice to see them taking up clock time as well.
Yeah, time of possession is definitely in our favor as Raul does. Drop back to pass, and that is going to be short. You just got to be lucky that he threw that short. If he didn't, that's most likely going to be an interception.
Yeah, but he did have some grass on his field.
Yeah.
Could have caught a couple yards.
Yeah. As Killer Smith does come in, so we're most likely going to be looking at a run. There we go. You do have Rao in the backfield. He does hand off to Owen Kendall. And he just, no room.
Immediately swallowed up.
Yeah, it's going to be really just a 3rd and 9. It's going to be a gain of 1.
Gain of 1, 3rd and 9.
I mean, now you're really just in a passing situation. And they do pass it, caught by 81 Isaac Turley. That's a good gain.
Row's pass complete, number 81, Isaac Turley.
And looks like they are going to stay on the field.
I mean, Greenwood's passing game has never let them down this game.
Gain of 5, 4th and 4.
Going to be 6:50 left to go in this first half. I mean, it's really been a long first half. You're getting the trips right. You got a lot of green grass on that right side of the field. And you really need this for the offense as Rao does drop back to pass. He stays in the pocket getting pressure. Oh, makes one miss. That's going to be good for a first down.
Looks like some helmet contact there at the end, too.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great move by Rao. Made a defender miss. I mean, he's definitely good for the first down. They shouldn't even have to measure this. And that is going to be first down.
It is beautiful.
I mean, he's just been so poised tonight. Hasn't been pressured whatsoever.
He's patient. Once he sees that light, he's going through that tunnel.
Yeah. All right, and it looks like number 48, Matt Job, is subbed into the game. This is going to be our first look at him this year. Let's see what he can do as he does go in at the halfback position for number 9, Owen Kendall. And that is a flag. Let's see what's going to happen right here. It's going to be a delayed game on Greenwood. That's going to bring up a long first and goal. I mean, you really can't have that.
Definitely an embarrassing call.
That's going to be a first and 10 at 11. Does hand off to Matt Job and literally just nowhere. No regardless. Good sign Ethan Hessig is subbing back into this game. We've definitely missed his presence so far.
Let's hope he's just not coming back in and that injury has gone away. Would hate to see him out for the rest of the season.
It's going to be second and 11. There's going to be a jump ball to Bryce Hoffman in the corner. Oh, just right out of his hands.
Very close. Very athletic play.
I mean, that's great defense by Whiteland, though.
Third and goal at the 11.
Here we go. It's going to be third and goal from the 11. You do have Taylor Smith in the game, which is most likely going to be a run. It's going to be a keeper by Rao and just nowhere to go. He's just met right at the line. It's going to be a fourth and goal from about the 9-yard line. And we are going to elect to come and kick this field goal. You just got to hope this goes in.
Fourth and goal from the 9. Luke Roscoe attempting a 26-yard field goal.
Here we go. It's going to be a 26-yarder. It's up. What a great kick. That's going to be up and good.
Kick is good.
As you do have a new holder, Carter Campbell in because Luke Como is
21, Greenwood.
not in.
If we can hold them, that's going to be very helpful later in this game.
Yeah, we do get ball at halftime. It's going to be 4:35 left in this game. I mean, their offense has just been close to unstoppable, though. So, I mean, you just got to hope we can get a stop right now.
Let's also hope they can start reading the motion.
Yeah, it's going to be 21-16. Greenwood is down by 5. It's still one possession game, but you just can't let them come down and drive the field like they have been doing. Here we go. As Melvin Taylor is depth to receive, but it's most likely just going to be a squib kick, and they're going to fair catch it at the 1 or at the 30. And one gets it, but he isn't going to fair catch it. He's still going.
Bull rushing through there.
Yeah, you just can't have that. He's going to be brought down at about the 43-yard line. I mean, really, probably our best played game so far this year, I'd say, is right now, and our defense is just nowhere to be found right now. You really need linebackers to step up and make a play. That's number 13 on White, and Dalton Murray's been everywhere so far this game. He is going in motion. It's most likely going to go to him, and it does.
Flag on the play.
That's probably going to be illegal procedure on Whiteland.
And the ref calls traveling on Whiteland.
Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure.
Going to bring up a first and 15. We apologize, folks. We are having technical difficulties, and we will be right back in a second. We are sorry, folks, for the bad camera angle. We are working on it. Oh, fumble! And that is going to be covered by Whiteland. I mean, a 3rd and 8, you really need to stop right now. This can change momentum, and our camera angles are back. It'll be about a 3rd and 9. I mean, you really need to stop right here. I mean, that really changes the whole game if you get to stop right here.
Let's hope they can pull this off.
Here we go. Asakun is under center. I mean, you got to watch out for the pass right here. And they do pass it. Oh, and I called it. To number 13.
Pass complete to number 13, Dalton Murray.
Huge mistake made there by Greenwood after.
Yeah,
opportunity
I
to
mean,
keep him out.
nobody was even lined up against 13.
Yeah.
20-yard completion. 1st and 10, Whiteland.
Stevie Wonder seen that coming.
Hand off to 23. And he's gone. Oh, it's going to be stopped short by Joe Bassler.
Gain of 22, 1st and goal, Whiteland.
Make up a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line with about 2.5 minutes left to play. Big goal line stand for the Woodmen if we can get it. 13 does go in reverse. And that is going to be a touchdown.
Pushed in once again. Another quick offensive drive for Whiteland.
Number one. Gavin Lutz with the score. Spangler to the 10th point after.
Spangler lined up for the extra point. It's up and right down the middle. It's going to bring 16 to 28.
Also a bit of a trip up there.
First half,
Yeah, I mean, you got 2 minutes left. I mean, you can still get a score. I mean, our passing game has been good so far this game.
Maybe we can get the ball down the field. Quick touchdown, get the ball back at halftime.
I mean, we've had Tanner Allen is back to receive, who has already had a big kick return against number 1 ranked team in the state, Morrisville. And it's most likely the ball that's going to go to him.
Tanner Allen, Isaac Turley, deep to Woodman.
And it does go to Allen. Caught at the 5-yard line. And there's going to be a flag. Maybe a late
Allen
hit.
on the return, flag on the play.
There's going to be a face mask against Whiteland, which is big.
Whiteland.
Gonna give us good field position.
Yeah, instead of getting the ball at the 23, that is going to be a 5-yard penalty. You're getting the ball at about the 30-yard line now. I mean, you got 2.5 minutes, or you got 2 minutes left. with 2 timeouts. So, I mean, you have plenty of time. You have timeouts. As it does look like Ethan Hestig is not going to be able to continue this game. It's going to be a run to Owen Kendall. That's going to be a 2nd and 7. There we go. You got a minute and a half left. That play alone just took 30 seconds off the clock, and you can't have that. And we're running the ball again.
Big sack.
Yeah, now you almost just want to take time off the clock and let them score after halftime. Because I mean, they've been running all over our defense so far. And that is going to be a timeout. And Whiteland calls the timeout.
It's
I mean, just like that, they can get possession of this ball and score.
for about 10 seconds.
Woodmen Athletics would like to thank Zaxby's.
Here we go. We're back. Got a minute 16 left in this first half. And we drop back to pass. We're going to throw a ball to Bryce Hoffman.
Looks like a bit of a hold. Looks like he was holding his hand on the way down to that pass.
Yeah.
Fourth down.
Hopefully we see a big punt here.
Yeah, definitely need to flip fields. As Whiteland has 2 players deep to receive.
Ross back to punt for Greenwood.
I mean, you just got to hope this isn't going to be a big return. But, I mean, they have been running the ball a lot with a minute left. I don't know how much running you can do.
Very easy for them to make plays in a short amount of time, so this could be enough time for them to make a play.
Eli Ross does punt.
Short
It's going to be a
punt,
short punt, but a good roll. And it does have a backspin to it, though.
down to about the 44.
Yeah, about the 44-yard line. A minute 9 left to go in this first half. All right, it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Whiteland. Sends 2 players in reverse again. 13 does go in reverse. And he gives them the ball again.
Looks like we
And we're
finally
there.
learned. Congratulations. Excellent stop.
I mean, it's going to bring about 2nd and 6.
J.J. Vaughn with the tackle.
There's a sub, number 75, J.J. Vaughn is in the game. It's going to be another reverse. That is going to be a hold.
Desmond Singleton with the carry. Tanner Allen with the tackle. Flag on the play.
gonna be a second and long as they're probably gonna go through a jump ball. I mean, you got a big tight end, Max Sullivan, can make a big play. "13 is going in. Reverse, and they're just gonna run the ball out.
Jake Valentine, the ball carrier.
Looks like that's going to take second half.
Scott Sledge on the tackle.
And that is gonna be into the first half,
Whiteland 28.
as it is 28 to 16. Whiteland is up by 12, but Greenwood does receive the ball at the beginning of the first half.
First half summary, bro. Live from Woodmen Field on the campus of Greenwood Community High School. This is Woodmen Broadcasting Network's halftime show. Let's begin with the first half summary.
I mean, you got so far this first half, our offense, I mean, we've passed the ball extremely well on those first couple of drives, and it's like we just slowly faded away, just back to feeding our running backs. And I mean, Hessig's down, most likely not going to return for the rest of the game, and you got to hope he's okay. But I mean, that's going to force us to pass the ball, spread the field a little more, which, I mean, you got big players like Bernard Baldwin and Bryce Hoffman that can make some plays, but I mean, we just got to hope we can still run a little bit.
Let's also hope that in this game we see more offensive blocking, because it looks like there's always pressure from the outside, and the defensive ends coming in, really skilled, really fast players. That's causing Oliver to scramble a bit. Even though he's been great under pressure, that big pass to Bolden was under that pressure. But it's also not helping our passing game at all to see that. Let's hope also on our defensive end we can start finishing those plays. That last drive we saw from Whiteland, that was excellent stops by Greenwood there. Got a little lucky with the holding call, but other than that, I mean, that was pretty successful. Let's hope to see that in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, our defense is going to have to step up and start making plays for us to stay in this game. You're down 12 and you're getting the ball at halftime, so I mean, it's still plenty of time and there's still plenty of game left. But I mean, we're going to have major changes on the defensive end.
Especially when their offense has more than one aggressive runner.
Yeah. I mean, you can ask Rashid. I mean, they just have a lot of aggressive runners.
You know, we can all agree that our defense needs to be aggressive back.
Yeah.
There's a lot of one-on-one action going on between Bryce Hoffman and Jalen Dunlap. That's been an excellent little rivalry going on the entire game. Both of them are really athletic players. A lot of plays made by both of them tonight and this season. It's going to be exciting to see later in the game, because it looks like we will be switching more to passing because of Ethan's injury.
This is the Woodmen Broadcasting halftime show on Woodmen Broadcasting Network's live stream.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer.
the secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A gets paid for their testimonial.
All right, and here we go as we got Greenwood is down by 12 to begin this second half. Let's see if we can change something up. I mean, really, our main concern right now is just defense, defense, defense as we kick it deep. Ooh, that's going to be, wow, what a great kick. Greenwood's going to take over at 20. At 25, actually. Nope, and nope, I was right. It is.
Cutback. Woodmen take over first and 10 at the 20.
Here we go, as unfortunately we don't see Hessig on the field right now. We don't have anything on him right now. Just got to hope he's okay. As we are going to go straight to a handoff on the sophomore Owen Kendall. And nowhere to go. I mean, you're really missing the presence of Hessig right now.
Especially with a defense that is so good at pass defense. It's very tough to see that we are required to do a running game with a sophomore, especially one as unexperienced as him. He's not had much play time this year, but let's hope that turns around.
Yeah, I mean, this is his chance to step up right now.
Here we go. It's going to be a trips to the left. With it looks like Nick Williams is on an island. Oh, and oh, that luckily is an incomplete pass. Hits the ground before the defender caught it. Don't really know who that pass was going to, but
I mean, I think it was going to Leonard, but I'm not sure.
yeah. And Tanner Allen is subbed in. And then it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8. I mean, you really just don't want to 3 and out, have to punt it. As we are in shotgun. Rao does. I mean, he just has no time. Oh, what a great pass.
Probably a hold in the back.
Flag on the field.
Pass intended for number 80, Jake Shepard, incomplete. Flag on the play.
There is a flag, but it is going to be against Greenwood.
Holding Greenwood.
Holding.
If it's going to be a hold.
Penalty is declined. 4th down.
Whiteland declines the penalty. 4th down, Greenwood.
James Dunlap, you and Nick and Pete for the Warriors. Eli Ross, punt for Woodmen.
All right, here we go. Looking for a good punt by Eli Ross. Here we go. I said it's going to be a short punt, but with the lucky bounce, it does make it past the 50-yard line. Whiteland is going to take over 1st and 10 about the 48-yard line.
Warriors take over 1st and 10.
All right, as the last possession, our defense looked pretty good. Let's just see if we can keep that up. Is that it is going to be a handoff and a great open field tackle by Tanner Allen.
Excellent pursuit, Tanner Allen. Thought he was going to get away there.
Melvin Taylor with the carry. Tanner Allen with the tackle.
I'm more lucky he made that tackle on open field, or else he was most likely gone. I mean, that's still a gain of 5, though. It's going to be 2nd and 5. I mean, a lot of under center misdirection stuff for Whiteland so far this game. And it's worked for him. And they do give it to the reverse man, 27. Big tackle.
Excellent push.
Looks like the first one there is going to be Gabe Long.
Gabe Long with the tackle. Gain of 1.
Here we go. Big third down. You really need to stop. Yeah. I mean, already so far our defense has looked a lot better. That is going to be a reverse. I mean, ooh, that's going to be close. But from this point of view, he looks like he's going to be short. That is going to break up a fourth down.
Gain of 2, 4th and 1.
Here we go. Yeah, that is going to be 4 inches, not even a yard.
It looks like they are going to go for it, which, given their performance the rest of this game, is a smart decision. So Greenwood can dump it up here.
Yeah, you just got to hope there's not a QB sneak, which it is, and he falls 4. They easily going to be good for the first down. Going to break up a 1st and 10 from about the 41-yard line.
It's weird up here too.
First down, Whiteland.
I mean, this has really been a great game played so far for the Woodmen after we got 4 or 5 key players injuries this game. And great tackle. Yeah, I mean, big hit in the backfield by Luke Raker.
Melvin Taylor, the ball carrier.
I mean, whatever changes we made at halftime, I mean, we're doing good right now. I mean, we do have a safety at number 49, but we don't have him on our
12.
paper, so it's going to be a 2nd and 12. Here we go, 27 is going in motion. Does not get the ball, goes back. And that is going to be a handoff to Lutz. Another great stop.
Greenwood finally getting a hold of that defense.
Yeah. I mean, great changes so far by this Greenwood defense. It's 3rd down. Really need to stop right here. I mean, big stop.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
And it looks like Ethan Hessig has just came out of the locker room. He is in a sling. So most likely he is not going to come back into this game. And so we're going to have to learn how to play without him. He's really been the heart and soul of this offense so far, as Kuhn does drop back to pass, and he does run, and he's going to be short.
Boots on the keeper.
Good take.
It's going to bring about a 4th and 4, 4th and 3.
4th down, 4.
You really need to stop right now. Here we go, 27 does go in. Handoff, our defense is there. What a great stop.
Excellent job by the Greenwood defense.
As we do get our first stop of the night, it looks like. Hopefully this brings this Greenwood fans back into it, as we really need a score right here. I mean, they got a 4th down conversion, and we stopped them. I mean, really great drive by our defense. Raul is in shotgun. Kendall is back there with them. Looks like it's going to be a screen pass to Hoffman. Hopefully he can make a play. Makes a couple miss. Good gain. About a 1.
Good play to start off this drive.
Yeah, I mean,
Good for a gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
Whatever changes our defensive coordinator made at halftime has obviously worked this first drive so far. Here we go, being a 2nd and 1. Raul is under center. It is going to be a QB sneak just to get the first down.
And they do.
Yeah, Whiteland was definitely not expecting that one.
First down, Greenwood.
Is it okay that we go switch fourth quarter? Okay.
Here we go. So we're first and 10 at about the 48-yard line. Rallies in shotgun. Drops back to pass. Oh, bobbled pass. Lucky that wasn't picked off.
Very scary to see that.
I mean, if he catches that ball, though, I mean, that's a big gain again. Rallies in shotgun again. It's going to be second and 10 on the 48-yard line. You got to hope we can start a drive off. Oh, Rao tries to keep it. Great play that defensive end, number 17 is going to be Caden Welling.
Gain of 1, 3rd and 9.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 9. I mean, so far, it's just been the opposite. Our offense hasn't been able to get anything going. Our defense has a key stop. Going to be about 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter, or third quarter. Ross in shotgun. It's going to be a
Definitely
2 by
necessary to get
2,
something done.
and it looks like it's going to be a timeout.
Timeout taken.
I mean, we definitely didn't know what was going on.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer.
the secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A gets paid for their testimonial.
I mean, but if all right, it's gonna be a 3rd and 9. You really need a big conversion. Rod does drop back to pass. Ooh. Yeah, and we are gonna punt. You just gotta hope our defense can get another big stop.
Dunlap and Nicken deep for the Warriors. Eli Ross.
Let's
you're
hope
just
once
so-
again Greenwood can get a hold here.
If you're just tuning in, there's 4 minutes left in the third. Whiteland Warriors are up 28 to Greenwood 16.
That's a great punt. I mean, that flips field position. They're gonna hold it at the 22-yard line.
Punt goes out of bounds at the 22, or Whiteland takes over first and 10.
Here we go. It's gonna be 1st and 10. Let's see if Greenwood, the defense, can get another big stop. All right, here we go. It's gonna be a 1st and 10. Kuhn is under center. Another reverse. And it's gonna be handled. What a big hole. Uh-oh. I mean, just like that, they're taking the ball over at the 45-yard line.
Chase Valentine, the ball carrier.
Tanner Allen made some great stops tonight for runs that otherwise would have gotten away. Let's hope he keeps getting that because the rest of the defense looked a little confused on that one.
There's gonna be 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this third quarter. 27 with the carry. Great tackle by 49.
Yeah,
And that is
there
going to
you
be a late hit. That's big.
First sign of anger flaring out here tonight between the two teams. Actually seen a lot of pats on the back after tackle. Definitely a surprise.
Flag on the play.
It's going to be a block in the back on Whiteland.
Block in the back, Whiteland.
It's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Going to bring up 1st and 20. Second and 20. You just got to be ready for a pass here. 13 does go in motion, and he is getting the ball. Great tackle by Scott Sledge.
Scott Sled with the tackle.
So Greenwood can hold them and have excellent position. Whiteland has to make up a lot of yards before they can get that first.
All right, you may just want to go back and maybe play the sticks right here. No need to rush up. No need to get our corners. Don't want our corners to get burnt. This Kuhn is under center. 27 does go in motion. And that is, they are getting him the ball. Great tackle by 14 right in fruit and open field. This can bring up a 4th and about 14.
Desmond Singleton, the ball carrier. Ryan Pruitt with the stop.
And they are going to punt. Tanner Allen is going to be back to receive this punt. Just hope we get a big return right here. I mean, he's earlier in this year, had a big kick return against Mooresville. Let's see if he can do the same thing on this punt. And he's most likely going to have to fair catch it, and he does. That's a great
Tanner Allen
catch.
with the fair catch.
Another great stop by the Woodmen defense.
Woodmen take over. 1st and 10 at the 20.
There we go, going to be 1st and 10. Does hand it off to Owen Kendall. That's who's going to be stopped. It's going to be about a gain of 3. Bring up 2nd and 7. Let's see where they spot the ball at. It's going to be a rough spot. Maybe a gain of 1. Gain of 1 or gain of 2. You can bring up a 2nd and 8.
Definitely feels like a late whistle there by the refs. Looked
Yeah.
like that pilot's not moving for a couple seconds before it was blown.
I mean, you see Rao man-on-man coverage right here on this close side. See if they can try to take advantage of it. Rao with the keeper. He falls forward. Is that going to be good?
Rao on the keeper.
Excellent run up the middle.
1st down to Woodmen.
Yeah, here we go. You got a minute 30 left in this 3rd corner. Plenty of time.
And this does not look good.
Somebody's down.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer.
the secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonial.
There goes. Raul is down, and he is getting looked at by the training guy. Hope he's okay. Honeycutt, they're throwing it right off the bat. Oh, just the fingertips.
Just a hair overthrown by Alex Honeycutt. Beautiful pass, but
Yeah,
just slightly
yeah,
out
that's a
of
good
reach.
ball right there.
First showing out here, varsity football.
Literally,
that
you got
was a
someone
good
who's,
pass.
I don't think he's ever been in a varsity game, coming in, taking snaps right now. Hand off to, he does keep it.
Owen Kendall on the carry.
That looks like it's
Bit
going to
of
be a gain of
flying.
5. 3rd and 5.
Looked like a bit of a late push by the D lineman.
Gain of 6, 3rd and 4.
Here he goes. 3rd and 5. See if Agrod can come up and do anything. He does drop back. Throws the ball up to Hoffman. And he caught!
Oh, and it's a beautiful catch right over the defender. Just like I was talking about earlier, him and Dunlap over there having
Yeah.
some great competition. That was a beautiful showing for Bryce.
That's a pretty good ball by Honey. He can definitely air the ball out.
Definitely good to see a passing game continuing, even
Yeah.
with Oliver out. It's good to see that even our third-string quarterback is getting this passing game
Yeah.
going.
It's good to see that the coaches trust him when he came in and Campbell had him throw a long ball right off the bat. Great keep.
Beautiful keep.
No, he was down.
On the carry.
I mean, looking at the
Gain of 7.
3rd string quarterback, that's going to bring up 4th down.
Now moving into the fourth quarter, it's Whiteland 28, Woodmen 16. Woodmen ball.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer.
the secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A gets paid for their testimonial.
All right, here we go, and we're back. Honeycutt drops back. Oh,
Honeycutt's pass intended number 3, Bryce Hoffman.
it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 4.
Still an excellent part of the field to go on it on 4th down if we don't make this.
There we go. You got A-Rod is in the shotgun with Kendall. There we go.
Great. Bit of an arm trip up there, but great run by Kendall.
Yeah.
First down, Woodmen.
There we go. 11:50 left to play in this game. Greenwood has 2 timeouts. We had to burn one earlier, but
Still lots of game left. Lots
Yeah.
of time for Greenwood to make a move, and the defense has stepped up and absolutely crushed the Whiteland Warriors.
can do again with the carry.
Ball carrier.
It's going to be a gain of 2. Or a gain of 1.
Card is Maldonado on the stop.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Got trips left. Hoffman is on an island. Front from your screen and just, ooh,
Just underpassed by
yeah.
Honeycutt's pass intended for Hoffman. 3rd down.
It's going to bring about a 3rd and 9. And a field goal does no good for you. You're still down 9 in this situation. It looks like Whiteland is going to attempt to pressure the QB. He does it, throw ball up to Leonard. Oh,
Oh, good, but very close.
Honeycutt's pass intended for Leonard Bolden.
With defensive pass pressure that great, it's very impressive to see him still getting the ball within the grasp of the receiver.
all right, going to bring up a 4th and 9. Whiteland's just going back, playing the sticks. All right, here we go. There's going to be 10 minutes left. You really need to stop right here at 3 and out to even give our offense a chance. 13's going to keep the ball.
Dalton Murray, the ball carrier. Gavin Luke, the ball carrier. First down, Whiteland.
All right, here we go. Looks like the refs did give Whiteland a first down. Guess who? 13, Joe Bassler with the tackle.
Oh,
Going to bring her about a gain of 9.
play. Number 57. Not a single ref watching that. That was Definitely something dirty.
Gain of 9, second and 1.
It's going to be a 2nd and 1. Oh. Number 90 for Greenwood is going to sub in Harry Harden.
First down, White.
Tune hands off to 1. Lutz. Gonna be a short game, maybe a gain of 3. Can bring up 2nd and 6.
Harry Harden, Dylan Mayhew on the tackle. Gain of 3, second and 7.
Here we go. You really need to stop right here for the Woodmen defense. As another handoff to Lutz as he hurdles a defender and is brought down. I mean, if we're going to stop right here, 8 minutes left. It just may be too little too late.
Gain of 2, third and 5.
As this is a 3rd down. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 5. Handoff straight up the middle, and he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage as our defense has been everywhere this first half. It's going to bring about a 4th and 3.
Gain of 2, 4th and 3.
And they are going to punt. You got 7.5 minutes left. You really need a here, though.
Definitely need a touchdown here. The game is most likely over.
Yeah, you got to think about it. All these players injured, at least Doral is still in the game. That's a game changer. And there is going to be a timeout. Whiteland.
Timeout, Whiteland.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer.
the secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A gets paid for their testimonial.
And we're back. It looks like Whiteland's offense is going to stay on the field. You really need to stop here. 7:13 left to go in the game. It is going to be a reverse. Oh, that is short. He's short.
Beautiful, Greenwood. Let's hope the offense can pick it up from here. Defense has more than done their job here tonight, stopping that Whiteland offense.
I mean, you got a high-powered Whiteland offense, and you're holding them to 18 points right now, or 28 points right now. As Hanika is still in the game, Rouse is yet to return. He's probably not going to return the rest of the night. You just got to hope he's okay and he can come back in here next week for the opening of sectionals, as we do QB sneak.
Few yards, but taken down quickly.
Looks like he's gonna fall forward for about second and 7.
Gain 3, second and 7.
Like that does hand it off to Kendall.
Ball carrier. Gain of 1. 3rd and 6.
It's gonna be about a 3rd and 6. Honeycutt is in shotgun. Just now hitting 6 minutes left to go in this game. Rolls out right, nobody open. He is gonna take off.
Honeycutt on the keeper.
He's gonna be short about a yard, but that makes it 4th and very manageable. You can pretty much do whatever you want right here.
Gain of 5, 4th and 1.
At this point in the game, you just have to go for this.
Yeah, you really don't have an option. Honeycutt does go under center. Probably a QB sneak.
And it is.
Honeycutt on the keeper.
Wow.
Whiteland takes over on down.
Not something you wanted to see. Now Whiteland just needs to eat up the clock. And
Yeah.
They can keep
That's gonna be about game. Here it goes. Whiteland's offense is running out on the field. About 5:16 left. I mean, and this defense just been amazing this second half. Whatever halftime adjustments we made, I mean, they obviously worked.
Luke's the ball carrier. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
It's gonna be about 2nd and 7. Gain off to 27. Ooh, big hit. As he does stay in bounds. So about 4.5 minutes left.
Gain of 1, 3rd and 6.
It is going to be a timeout. Whiteland will be right back.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer.
the secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A gets paid for their testimonial.
It's going to be a big catch by 45, Max Sullivan.
Good pass. Completes number 45, Max Sullivan.
Big hit out there.
There is a flag on the play. Offensive pass interference, Whiteland.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 20. It's going to be 16 to 28 with about 3.5 minutes left to go in this game.
3rd and 20.
Honestly, that is a bit of a gift to Whiteland to be able to run down the clock more, giving them more possession there.
It's going to be reversed by number 27. Going to be brought back. That's just a late hit.
Late hit.
Desmond
Definitely
Simmons was tackled by number 45, David Long.
And they're not going to call it? Timeout Greenwood.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer.
the secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonial.
Back to receive, number 12, Tanner Allen.
Hope for some magic here in the final minutes.
Yeah,
of
I
this
mean,
game.
you got to get a punt return right here. And he's not even going to have room to return it.
No,
Wow, what a great punt.
Excellent placement.
He's going to bring it inside the 10, and that's probably going to be a game.
Down at the 8-yard line, Woodmen take over.
I mean, it may not be a bad idea just to knee the ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
At this point, you're down more than a touchdown.
yeah.
There's not much you can do.
I mean, you're already on your third string quarterback.
Third string, you got your first running back out. You're back on
You got your first
second
two.
string.
You got your first two running backs out. Hessig and Rupert are out. So I mean, your backfield is literally your third string that you're playing right now. And to even be in this game, 12 points with your third string backfield. I mean,
And Rupert's not coming back.
yeah,
Luke's not coming back.
we don't know about.
Hessig and Oliver may not be.
Yeah.
Just be smarter now to keep your players healthy.
It's anybody's game.
Pass completes number 3, Bryce Hoffman.
Anybody's game. I see.
Hoffman looking for a hurry-up offense.
Yeah, I don't. You just might want to run the ball, go down or something.
What do you guys think about Whiteland's aggression?
Clock at this point. It's just
I
a
mean,
terrible-
I don't know. I mean, it's really hard to tell. I mean, yeah, beginning of the second. I mean, we outplayed them in the second half. We really did. I mean, I think it's a completely different. Oh, that's going to be an
That's
inter.
an interception. And that's really hard for a
Yeah, I
third
mean,
string quarterback, but there's not much you can do about that. There's a lot of pressure on him anyway versus the actual defensive pressure. Our line's kind of slipping there.
I mean that knee that we were talking about sounds good right about now.
Yeah.
Saying would have put that point after.
Extra point is up, and it is good. This looks like this is most likely going to be the final score, 35-16.
Get some kick return.
Yeah.
Having an almost scoreless second half after such an electric first half, it
Yeah.
definitely a change on our defense and our offense. Just completely switched up what was going on. And
Yeah.
Made a much more athletic and challenging game.
Here we go. They are going to kick off.
Is this like the JV players? The 30 players? The light through the tunnel, I'm definitely going through there. Yeah. I see bright light through that tunnel. He's trying to run off. Bro, he ran and he ran so fast. That was like a 4-5. That was like a 4-5.
He was running as hard as he could and just fell over his feet.
Bruh. That was like a 4-5.
That panic run.
He ran a 4.5 just now.
12 players on the field against Whiteland. First down.
He was running as fast as he could too, and he just ate it.
Wait, so if he beat it by the snap, will it be good?
Yeah.
For real?
That's why he was running so hard.
Dude, that's crazy.
He had it beat, and then he just freaking tripped.
Oh man.
Face planted.
Still almost got it. Like a foot in.
Number 3, right?
This football game, broadcast on Woodmen Broadcasting Network's YouTube, is broadcast under rights granted by the Indiana High School Athletic Association. It is intended solely for the entertainment of our viewing audience. Any reuse, download of the accounts, descriptions, audio, video, or any other contents of this broadcast without the express written consent of Greenwood Community High School's Woodmen Broadcasting Network is strictly prohibited. This broadcast is copyrighted production of Greenwood Community High School's Woodmen Broadcasting Network. Thank you. On the Woodman scoreboard, it is 16-35. This score report could be presented by you on the Woodman Broadcasting Network's live stream. This is Woodman Broadcasting Network's post-game show, and it could be presented by you. Let's begin with the second half scoring summary that could also be presented by you. Rashid, what's our second half scoring summary here?
Greenwood was down 16 to 28. I mean, it was a rough half. I mean, we try to come in with aggression. I mean, both sides, offense and defense. But Whiteland's offense, their running game was very aggressive. I mean, we didn't have an answer for it, honestly.
Yeah, and with that interception, it was just kind of a nail in the coffin. Still ahead on Woodman Broadcasting Network's post-game show is the final statistics of the game.
That concludes the Woodman Broadcasting Network's post-game show. Thank you for joining us. It has currently been our pleasure to be a part of your Friday night's football game. As we close, we need to thank a number of people for making tonight's broadcasting possible. Our broadcast director, Parker Irwing, the broadcast assistant director, Olivia Franklin and Ella Singer, our studio producer, Michael Bigel, the production support, Evelyn Hess and Dalton Harker-Smith, and our sponsorship coordinator, Mystic Collin. The athletic director, Rob Irwin, our principal, Todd Garrison, the superintendent, Dr. Kent, the Connick,